Hello everybody, hope you're doing okay. Welcome to my road once again. Once again I've got another tempo run on today. I'm doing it on a Wednesday today because I had Monday off, so I've just pulled back the session day one day. So today's going to be 9 miles up between target pace of 6:50 and 7-minute miling, which is more or less my marathon pace, just a bit slower. I'm going to do it around Claygate, round loops, so it's a bit hillier around here than some of the trips up to Hampton Court I've had recently. So I might need to give myself a bit of allowance on the times there, maybe adding on 5 or 10 seconds because of the fact I've got to go a few rises. Now you might have been seeing I've done a couple of reviews on the Nike Invincible, which is the softest shoes I've got. Now today I've swapped them for the softest carbon racers I've got, which are the New Balance RC Elite. Now I'm quite interested to have a go in them because I haven't really had a proper go in the RC Elites yet, because I got them just before I got my calf injury in last autumn, and apart from a few little runs, haven't really given them a proper go. So I'm interested to see how they shape up and whether the ultra soft feeling in them is going to be any different to some of the other shoes. So here they are, and you see I've got my sort of matching Nike socks in the same colourway. And I nearly forgot, this is my first time this year in my singlet. Got my trusty Zwift singlet on, so I've actually taken it off the treadmill, and it's about 15 degrees. It feels a bit cold just standing around, but I think as soon as I get going I think I'm going to feel fine. Bit of wind in the air, but won't make excuses because we're doing loops. Right, let's really get on with it. Okay, just 2 miles done. I think about 6:51, then slightly uphill 7:12. Yeah, not too bad. I feel like I'm working a bit harder than the software says, but didn't really have much of a warm-up, just did a little jog. I went straight into it, so that's the first 6:51, including the slow bit, but I think it was mainly downhill. Shoes did okay. Feel the softness. It's a little bit smaller than some of my other shoes, just by a fraction. Still the right size, but a bit of a slappy nature to them maybe, even though they're soft. Right, I better get onto it, otherwise I'll get my heart rate up. Right, that believe was my 4 miles, 6:56. This is feeling a bit harder than it feels. Maybe these shoes aren't the fastest, but getting it done. Haven't yet shouted at myself. Use that motivation technique for later. Right, 5 to go. Okay, you might recognise this Littleworth road from one of my previous tempo videos. About to hit the 5 mile mark, and we've got a 6:42, which is a bit quick, but I am slightly downhill this way, and I think I've got the wind behind, so I'm gonna have to turn around in a minute. Anyway, it's starting to get hard actually. At least I'm over halfway now. Quick interlude for news of a nice new tarmac path here, heading up to Hinchley Wood. Bit of an uphill section this, so at least I've got some nice tarmac to run on. Right, back to it. Okay, nearly 7 miles in. I think it's about time I actually need to shine to myself, get the motivation going. Pace is bang on 6:50. We're into the wind here. Having to talk very slowly to get my breaths out. Right, where's this 7 mile split? 6:47. Oh, a bit quick. I find I can't keep bibbing me. I'm going to assume my yellow socks and my wide road here. Anyway, almost a mile to go. I'm on 6:55 pace, about to go uphill, so I'll put the camera away till the end. Get this last one done. Okay, we're almost there, 9 miles. Just under 7-minute mile pace this one. Right, 9 miles anyway. 9 miles there, 6:47 mile. Right. I think I'll have a little rest there. Okay, so just walking back to my house. The road here is closed because of a big pothole that's emerged. So we're going to take a look at that, which makes it a bit quieter. We still get a few people obviously coming through because people live here obviously. So yeah, that was quite hard work actually. I think I averaged 6:52 pace, and it was exactly 9 miles in about 1 hour 2. So the fact that it was a bit up and down, a bit windy, and just a session, it felt like harder than marathon pace, but it was actually marathon pace. I think probably maybe 10 seconds a mile for the conditions. Yeah, the shoes, I mean, they're okay. You sort of just feel like they're just like a good trainer though, the RC Elite. Not really feeling a huge amount of response for them. They're nice and soft. I think having worn the Invincibles for the best part of the last week and a bit, they actually sort of feel a bit of a, almost like a good training partner in a way. But I much prefer the Next Percent or in Endorphin Pro that I ran on Friday in terms of going faster. Well, at least a sort of perception of that anyway. So, right, let's have a look at this hole. Oh, they've actually filled it in. There was actually a big hole here yesterday, so they filled it in, and presumably they just need to check it's sort of stable and then open the road again. So that means we can get up to Chessington that way, and then I'm just round the corner to the right there. So yeah, maybe this will be open again soon, but at least it's been nice for running, being nice and quiet. So just a quick word about what I'm doing training for the rest of the week. Well, obviously tomorrow's going to be a nice easy day, nice recovery day. Then Friday I've got another session. I think I'm doing 10 by 3 minutes, so around about 6:15, 6:20 pace. So yeah, that should be quite challenging, off a minute I think. So maybe like one lap of that block I did the other day, or I'd find a different circuit for it anyway. So a bit more speed in legs, but not such that I'm sort of going down to 5k speed, because that's quite a long trip, isn't it? Every 30 minutes of hard running. So we'll see how I recover from today. A bit tired, but benefited I think from Monday off, because I really was getting a bit jaded, and I perhaps ran yesterday a bit too hard. I was about 7:50 pace in the Invincibles, which is probably worth about 7:30 pace if you catch my 2 videos on them. Okay, so I hope you found this interesting, and look forward to seeing the next one then. Like and subscribe and all that stuff, because I usually forget, but I didn't today. And bye!